What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Jacked Up Fishing. Well, it's been a hectic few weeks around here. As you know, we had Hurricane Ian come around, and buddy, it really hit us hard in the Daytona Beach area. We had some mass flooding. I actually didn't get any in my house, but all my neighbors did. They got a lot in there. A lot of my neighbors got flooded. We helped people all around the neighborhood. We got piles around our neighborhood right now. It's beautiful, sunny out. Everybody's got piles. But it was pretty real. I got all the boats off the lifts. Water was up in the yard here. I'll show you what it looked like in my backyard. As you can see from walking out my back pool deck, this is before the storm even got to us. The water was already up in the yard to the house, and tide wasn't even high yet. So I went across the canal by land in the truck just to see what my house looked like. The water's getting pretty high. You can see the fillet table's almost under. We got some floating boats right here. All right, so we got 3 hours until high tide, and this is where I'm at. Oh boy. She's coming up. The lift is underwater. Here's a ride around our neighborhood right now. Hurricane Ian. Woo! Get out of here. As the tide rose, my neighbor Mark even had water in his house. The wind started rising, blowing trees against power lines. You can see this one's catching on fire. I thought I was for sure doomed. I thought we were gonna flood. My neighbor down the street, he had water all the way up into his house, 2 foot into his house. That's the front door. The bay was real high. It was crazy. I've never seen water this high in our area. As the tide peaked, this is one of my best friend's houses. Very depressing situation. Had 2 to 3 foot inside of his house. Total loss. Just very depressing. So here's my fillet table. It's almost 3 to 4 foot off the ground. It's almost under. This is a friend of mine's house on Spruce Creek. 10 foot storm surge. Couldn't believe it. There's boats sticking out from docks, as you can see right there. Under the docks. These are the roofs. These are the roof of the docks that you're looking at. It's a pretty crazy situation. Never seen this in my entire life. I've lived here all my life. Water inside of his house, and he's on a bluff. I know this is nothing compared to Fort Myers, but in our area, this is huge. We recorded 43 inches at one of our golf courses near here. Crazy amounts of rain. Water was up all the way to the fillet table. You've seen me fillet on that fillet table for years now. It's up to my probably mid-chest, my stomach area. Water is all the way up to that. I had friends with 2 feet of water inside their house on my street. It was pretty crazy. We all made it through safe, thank God. Nothing major happened as far as anybody getting hurt or anything like that, so that's a good thing. And down in Fort Myers, it looked pretty serious down there. Devastating. I see the videos on that, and I'm just thankful for what happened to us. But anyway, as you see behind me, I'm working on the black boat again. Major overhaul I'm doing on it. I took the rub rail back off. I didn't like the one I put on before. And we're taking the power poles off. We're just doing a quick paint job on the outside. I'm tired of buffing the black. I'm tired of buffing it. I'm gonna shoot it with some, it's kind of like Emerald paint. It's called Tamco. I'll put a video on that as well. But we're doing a complete refit. And the reason we're doing the refit is because I was showing off with a buddy of mine, my neighbor Mark, and we were going through some shallows. I hit bottom pretty hard, blew out the lower unit, and I have a video of it. So I'll put myself on blast, and here it is right here. Oh, buddy. I'm on jack plate of 6 right now, buddy. I don't even know if I can make it, dude. I don't even know if I can make it.
Oh my God. Oh!
Did I just get video of me wrecking my lower unit?
No. Meanwhile, it's getting shallower and shallower in here.
No shrimping today, boys. It's shallow, son. I just blew a lower unit. That's right. Even I, on low tide, make mistakes, make the wrong decision. Take the long way around if it's too low. You see what happened? We ended up getting it home on the trolling motor, which was thankful. I had enough juice in the trolling motor to get home. But yeah, I put a new lower unit on it. Sold that motor. I got a 225 we're getting ready to put on this black boat. It's going to be all rigged up with that. I'm doing a complete refit on the dash. I have the dash unrigged right now. All new seats, upholstery, and we're going to do some pretty cool things, which I'll document and do some videos for you guys as well. They seem to be the best videos I have is the ones working on stuff, so I'll have plenty of that. Also got the big boat back there stuffed in between the houses, and the John boat we're going to be doing some work on. My son's going to be starting that up, and we're going to document it as well. But I just want to give everybody a little update of what's going on. Right now I'm just de-rigging everything off this boat, going to get ready to do some gel coat work, and just do some re-rigging and do some paint. But not much in the way of fishing. Been doing a little bit of red fishing, not much as far as that's going. You've seen some videos. I got one video coming out next week with Mike D. That should be a banger video as well. I had just finishing up editing that, and then I should have it out. So just a few things I'm gonna be doing over the next couple weeks on this black boat on the shoal water here. I'm gonna be painting the outside. We're painting the outside black with, it's called Tamco paint. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Show you what the prep is, show you what's involved, and do the complete process on that. I'm also putting another different rub rail on it. It's a taco rub rail we're gonna use with an insert this time. Just gonna try to keep the lift straps off of it. I'm also gonna do a complete rewire of this whole boat and re-rigging it, which is pretty cool. And I haven't decided yet if I'm sticking with the power poles. They just sent me a bunch of brand new parts to replace some stuff. And I'm gonna either go with that or the talons. I'm not sure. I used to have the talons. I love the talons. I don't like the pumps in this boat because the back hatches are always wet, causes corrosion. So not sure what I'm gonna do with that just yet. But I'm also gonna transform the hydraulic jack plate into an electronic jack plate with it's like a tilt and trim assembly. No more pumps inside the boat. So that should be pretty awesome. So stick around on the next few episodes. I'll put them out on Tuesdays for Tighten Up Tuesdays coming up, and we'll get to it. All right, well, I appreciate everybody who subscribed. If you haven't yet, hit that button down at the bottom, and I'll see you on the next video. Jacked Up out. If you want to donate and help the victims in the Southwest area, please visit www.floridadisasterfund.org or text disaster to 20222.